Hello guys, I'm glad to see you back on my channel. I'm gonna show you how to clean up some space on your computer. So you can go onto the description of the video and there will be a link which you can click, or you can simply download CC Cleaner. So before we use the CC Cleaner, so you can clear up some space, you can go to bottom left and type in disk cleanup. So this tool, it was built in since early days of Windows, and that clears up the unnecessary files or temporary files which you might not use. So select the drive you want to clear the space on. Mainly you want to select C, because that's where most of the temporary files are stored. So then press OK, and it will scan for the files that you can clear. And of course, as you can see, if I select everything like DirectX and some other stuff, it's only 128 megabytes. If you go to clean up system files, it only will show in Windows 10. So if you've got Windows 7, you will see more options on here to clear, whereas on Windows 10 you have to click here to clean up system files. So if we click on that and we select C again, you will notice that it will do the same again. It's calculating. And now, as you can see, it has Windows Update Cleanup. So these are updates which already have been applied, or they're old copies, but you can delete them off your computer. So you just select everything. Just make sure you don't have anything in recycle bin, because that will clear your recycle bin, and if you temporarily having something in there, I would delete it. And if you're downloading something recently, let's say you downloaded the picture or game and you pressed run instead of save, then that file will be as a temporary file. So just make sure you have everything saved. It won't touch any of your personal files, it won't touch any of your documents or pictures. It's mainly those temporary files that normally are cleared after a restart anyway. So it's saying that we'll clear 7.76 gigabytes of my computer, so we press OK and it will delete it. So I press yes, it starts clearing up. It will take approximately, depending on the speed of your computer, it can take between a couple minutes to 5 minutes. If you've got, let's say, 30 gigabytes or more to clear, it may take a little bit longer, so just give it time. In the meanwhile, while this is clearing things up, we can go back to the browser and we're gonna start the download on CC Cleaner, and we're gonna download that. So that's downloaded. Taking its time because I'm doing something at the same time. Okay, so we're opening up the CC Cleaner. The CC Cleaner is a software that cleans all of the temporary files as well, so it does more in-depth scanning. So we're doing install. You always want to, like, if you see any offers, by accept, you agree to install. So any like gray text, just make sure you read it. You can ignore the rest of the advert. You just press decline and it will start installing. You don't have to accept these stuff. So that's all done. Before we run a CC Cleaner, we can just wait. Once it's installed, you will see an icon on your desktop, so you can run it at a later date. But firstly, we just wait for this to finish off. So once the clearing completes, the box will disappear, so you won't see the progress, but it has cleared the files. So if you did go to disk cleanup again, and you run the same thing again as we did before, so you go to Windows, disk cleanup, and you just select with left click on the mouse to open it. When we go back to clean up system files, when you open up the same window, and you will notice this is much less. Of course, there's gonna be a few megabytes always there, but these are temporary files. They are automatically created for your system to operate, so you can ignore those. There's always going to be like little megabytes, but this will actually clear some of your space. We can go run a CC cleaner now, and we can do next. You can skip get started. We can close the Brave and it will analyze, or we can actually do custom. This is doing the health check. Actually, we don't really need to do that. Actually removed some of the junk, so just look. Let's try running CC cleaner on here. So we'll erase all of my data. Let's just check how much it will clear. I don't think it will clear much because we already did this cleanup. So it actually did clear 1 megabyte. As you can see, some of them was from in Edge, so from the browser, some from the Brave. So these are like cache files. Cache files are pretty much like images. So if you go to the page again, it will load the page quicker, so like their logo and stuff like that. But that can take up storage on your computer because you might never go to the page again. So just to check your storage, you can go to the folder over here, this PC, and you can see how much storage you have left. So I cleared up around 8 gigabytes. So I had around 12, 13. That gave me a little bit extra storage. If you wanted to uninstall, for example, CC Cleaner from your computer, that's another way. I mean, not specifically CC Cleaner, but if you've got, let's say, a game that you don't play anymore, or something that takes up a lot of storage, you can right-click on the Start menu. There's a right-click on your mouse, go to Apps and Features. That will open a window, and that will show you all of the applications that you have installed on your computer. So you can actually sort them by name, size, or installation date. So if you know that you installed something recently, like the CC Cleaner, you can remove it, and some other stuff as well will be listed. So for example, BlueStacks app player, I don't use it, I can uninstall it. It will take some time to uninstall it, so I don't want to take you through the process of uninstalling it. It just shows you that you can browse through the applications that are installed on your computer, and you can uninstall them if you want to. If you wanted to see my computer like you did in Windows 7, because it can be a bit annoying going through the folder to this PC. So another way of doing it, you can go right click on your desktop anywhere and personalize, and you will notice is show desktop icons, but we have to go to themes for this. So you go to right click, personalize, and then themes on the left hand side. Make sure the window is in its full size because it may show in a different location, so we might have to scroll down. But if you have a full size window, it'll be on the right hand side. You press desktop icon settings on the right hand side, and you've got like my computer, user files, and control panel if you want. And you can apply and OK. We can close this window, and you will notice there is this PC on here, so it's like my computer back in Windows 7. So you go on here and it will take you on here. I would not advise to save your files here. Better to save it in your documents or pictures. It's easier to recover them if something goes wrong, because if you save them in here, it will be easily lost. So it's best to save them in documents, pictures, downloads, or your desktop. Before I forget, just to let you guys know, if you have any questions or any problems with other bits on Windows, just send a message, a comment down below, and I will be able to make a video on that to help you guys with any problems that you might have. And last but not least, remember to leave a thumbs up. That will help me to grow and make this visible to more people that have problem with their storage and other issues. So thank you very much for watching.